This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. I'm always out there on the internet looking for topics and video clips to share with you. And occasionally I run across one that I'm like, should I play? There's not going to be enough to say about this. It's only going to be a 3 or 4 minute video. Is anybody really going to care about this? But I care about this, so hopefully you do. And hopefully I can think of a thumbnail or a title that will titillate you enough to watch. There is a Georgia state senator, not federally elected, but a Georgia state senator named Colton Moore. He's 29 years old, certainly an accomplishment to be elected to such high office, state office, but a high office at such a young age. I think he was elected at 24 or something. And he's on Newsmax. He is, well, I'll not bury the lead. He is now putting forth a motion to impeach Fani Willis, the prosecutor in Donald Trump's case there. One, I guess the thesis of this is please, especially in Georgia, stop electing stupid people, the people of Georgia, please. You got Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's now in contention to possibly maybe be the vice presidential pick for Donald Trump, or in the cabinet. What? And then you got Colton Moore, who goes on Newsmax with Greg Kelly, the credibly accused rapist, and he's just heaping praise upon this kid, this state senator. And let me back up. I'm all over the place here. So listen, this is a document that is revered ostensibly by conservatives and our history and our founding fathers. When I was growing up, I grew up in a Christian nationalist, fundamentalist, insane evangelical church, and people always talked about there must be something to it that Thomas Jefferson wrote the Constitution at 33. It's monument because that's the same age that Jesus was when he died. And they're making correlations, whatever. So it's very entrenched in conservative ethos that Thomas Jefferson was 33 years old when he wrote the Constitution, which is true. Young man, brilliant. He had a great mind. A vile, despicable owner of human beings. He was an enslaver of people. But, doesn't mean he was stupid. So Colton Moore, we're going to introduce this clip. He's talking about how he doesn't want to live with a Gestapo in Georgia with an attorney general or a district attorney. But before he does, he talks about how proud he is that he got elected to office so early, the same age as Thomas Jefferson when he wrote the Declaration of Independence, which he's like 7 years off. Watch this.
Very impressive, Senator Colton Moore. By the way, you got into politics at a young age, and you're still very young. You first were elected how old?
I was 24. I'm pretty sure that was the same age as Thomas Jefferson when he wrote the Declaration of Independence.
And my understanding is you're not yet 30?
Not yet 30. No, I'm only 29 years old, Greg, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life living in a state where we have a Gestapo district attorney. I was talking to my mom after these indictments, and I said, I'm sick of the Facebook posts. I'm sick of the Twitter. It's time to take action. And she became concerned. She was worried about me taking action. And I said, Mom, this is the reason why I have to go take action, because no red-blooded American should live in fear about speaking out against political persecution like this.
Excellent. Very quickly.
It is just dipshittery on parade with these people. That's a 9-year gap. I said 7 earlier. That's a 9-year gap between the age. I mean, this is obviously something he repeats all the time. This is something he believes, and he's never bothered to just go to, even do the easiest thing you can do, type in Thomas Jefferson Wiki and look at his Wikipedia page. And then do the math and know that he was 33, not 24. But then this entire ahistorical understanding of what the Gestapo was, and that anything you don't like isn't Gestapo. What is it about Georgia politicians? I mean, at least he didn't call it gazpacho like his colleague, Georgia politician Marjorie Taylor Greene. But stop electing stupid just assholes to represent you. When you're on the campaign trail and you meet a politician, are you just bamboozled by the fact that they're running for office and you think they're smart? This person is objectively cognitively deficient. He is a moron, and he represents a wide swath of people in Georgia. He doesn't understand basic history about people he ostensibly admires. So just stop. And Colton, pick up a book, brother. Pick up a book. I was talking to my mom. I live in the basement of Mom's house. I was talking to her about she's afraid for my safety because you're the one who's in danger, not the judges and the juries in the cases. Fucking Claude. What do you think? I'd love to know. 714-576-4054. Email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. Colton, if you're out there, you can call or email me, little brother. If you want to support my work, if you appreciate my work, if I bring you value, hit the join button below. Become a channel member for $1.99 a month. Hit the super thanks button or go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt-podcast. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, at Dollemore. I'll see you next time. Until I do, stop electing stupid people to high office, be genuine, and take care of one another.